What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute lower body mat class. If we've not met before, hi, my name's Margaret, I'm 26, and I'm a certified Pilates instructor. For today's class, all you need is one slider. If you don't have a slider, a couple alternatives, you can grab onto a towel, get onto some hardwood or tile, grab a paper plate, that will work just as well on carpet. You can also do this whole workout without a slider. You'll be just fine either way. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I just want you to come right to the center of your mat. Feet will go about hips distance apart. We'll press down into the heels, press down into the big toes, spread some weight to the outside edges of the foot, and then take a big roll of the shoulders to open up through the front of the body. I want you to feel like your shoulder blades are just kind of sliding down and back. From here, we take 4 big deep breaths. It'll be an inhale to breathe in through the nose, little bend at the knees, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. And then we can exhale out through the mouth, let it go. 3 more like that. Nice big inhale. And then we can exhale out, let things go. Good, this will be 2, big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. This will be our last one, big inhale. And then we can exhale out, let things go. Good. With that last exhale, let's walk the feet out just a little bit wider. Slight little turn out of the toes, toes out, heels in. We're going to take an inhale, bring the arms with you, take the legs with you. Bend at the knees, circle the arms up and around. And then exhale again, we bend at the knees, drop the arms down, stand all the way up. It's gonna be a double bend. So inhale, lift, exhale, little bend and lower. Okay, inhale, lift, yeah, whatever works. Like I said, one thing and an opposite thing is connecting, and that honestly, that just happens sometimes, okay? So however it's gonna connect for you, that's where I want you to go. Let's just do 3 more right here. We'll go 3, for 2, last one, you're gonna reach the arms all the way up. I want you to pull that right elbow down, reach the left arm up overhead, and then take a little side body stretch over towards the left. Good, we'll press that right arm up. Same thing on the other side. What did I say? I don't know. Press the left arm up, it doesn't matter. I'm mirroring you, I'm mirroring you. Right elbow pulls down, left arm is going to reach up. Nice big side body stretch over towards the right. We'll take it back to center. Let's do that one more time. Reaching up and over, pulling the elbow down, reaching the right arm up. Take it through center, and then we'll pull things down. Good. Take things up through center. Sometimes the words don't connect to my mouth, my brain, and it doesn't happen. That's okay. We'll bend at the knees, circle the arms up and around. You're going to dive down to the mat. Okay, roll it all the way down. Hands will come down to the mat. We'll take a nice big inhale, fill up with air, hang out in this forward fold, right? A stretch is kind of nice. We'll take our next inhale to lift up about halfway, pointing the crown of the head forward, finding a flat back. We'll exhale, come back down to forward fold. Good. 3 more like that. Big inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we take it back down. Good, we're going for 2. And then last one, lift up, flat back, crown of the head forward. And then exhale, we take it right back down. Both hands to the mat, anchor those heels down. We'll take an inhale, bend at the knees, finding a nice deep squat. Exhale, we press down into the heels, pressing the hips up to straight legs. Keep moving like that. Inhale, bend at the knees, nice deep squat. Exhale, we press down into the heels, both legs straight. We keep moving like that. As you see, I'm trying out a little bit of a different filming setup today, right in front of my reformer. My rug is in a tricky spot in my room that when I need to do a slider workout, it's not in the right spot. So this is what we're trying today. We're gonna see how it goes. Let's do 2 more, 2. Plus my neon sign throws off my autofocus on the camera, which is annoying. Press the hips up. We'll take an inhale. And then exhale, you'll roll yourself all the way back up to stand. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Shoulders stack on top of the hips, crown of the head lifts up. Once you get up to stand, I want you to find your slider, okay? We're just using one slider today, so don't worry, you don't need anything crazy. We'll take the slider underneath our left foot, and then I want you to shift your weight so you come over into your right side. Hands can come to your hips, hands can come to your chest. Whatever you're feeling, that's where I want you to go. We'll take an inhale to sit down and back into that right hip, sliding the left leg out. Exhale, you pull back up to center. Okay, now I'm taking a little bit of creative liberty in today's workout. It's not going to be an exact replica of the reformer workout from Monday because I'm trying my best not to throw like 1,000 pieces of equipment at you, right? So for this one in the reformer workout, we did step ups before we got into our standing series. Today, I'm gonna have you try something a little bit different, okay? We're gonna build off of this, all right? So when you're ready, let's take thumbs to the armpits, elbows out nice and wide. We'll lower down into this squat. You'll stand all the way up, pulling that left leg in, lifting the left foot off of the slider, and then twisting right elbow to left knee. We'll de-rotate, take it through center, reaching that left foot down. You'll slide out, pull things in, lift and twist. And you'll keep moving like this. Same kind of idea as that step up that we did. Little bit different because we're getting some rotation. It's always something I like to be mindful of when we do these workouts, right? We're getting rotation in the spine, we're getting flexion, we're getting extension, right? And if those words are going over your head, hey, that's okay. Sometimes my brain gets so far stuck in Pilates mode that I can't, like, I just physically cannot human anymore. I don't know if today is one of those days. Let's just do 4 more right here. We're going 4. For 3. We're keeping it nice and slow. Okay, this is going to be 2. And then last one. Good. We're standing all the way up. Continue to stand into that right leg. We're just going to take our twist and then we'll reach back out, hovering that left foot above the slider. Big exhale, you lift and twist. Inhale, you de-rotate. Take it through center. Let's go for 4 more. 4. For 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. With that last one, reach your left foot back for your slider. We're going to flip over towards the right. Right foot stays forward, left foot stays back. Your toes are lifted up onto the slider. And before we do anything right here, I want you to take your fingertips right to the front of your hips. Make sure that they're pointed forward towards whatever's right there in front of you. As you can see, I've got my lovely green velvet chair right in front of me, so I'm squaring off to that. We'll roll the shoulders down and back. You can keep the hands at the hips. You'll take an inhale, slide that left leg back as you bend into your right knee. Exhale, pressing down into the right heel, you'll stand yourself all the way back up. And we'll keep moving like this. My floor is a little bit squeaky over here. So the fun part about filming in a new space is like, as I continue to film and as I try different things out, I notice new different things about this room. If any of you are in the Chicago area or live in the Midwest, I'm sure you know that bugs in the summer are a thing. Does that sound disgusting? Absolutely. But have I found a ton of spiders? Yeah. Yes, I have. Does it freak me out every single time? Absolutely. But it's like apparently just like bugs in the summer in the Midwest, it's a thing. So I don't know. If anyone can verify that, please verify it in the comments for me. But anyway, in this room especially, the floors are a little bit uneven. And that's why you see I've got my black gym tiles and then a rug on top of it. Because not only do I want to create layers between us and our downstairs neighbors, but also I want to do the best I can to make this floor a little bit more even. Okay, next time we go down, we're going to add on right there. You slide things back. We're going to pull the left leg in, reach the left leg back out, press into the right heel, you stand all the way back up. And we'll just keep moving like this. Pull in, reach out, stand things up. Good. It's getting real sweaty in here too. It's also so funny, sorry, I'm very talkative today. I just have a lot to say. Growing up in Phoenix, it's like every single room in the house has a ceiling fan. Going to Denver, I wasn't expecting the same thing, but in our apartment, every room had a ceiling fan. Now in Chicago,
Only our bedroom has a ceiling fan. So when it gets sweaty in here, when the workouts are hard, I am like dripping in sweat and wishing that I was still in Phoenix. Okay, let's add on with the arms. Hands are gonna come up towards the shoulders, elbows pull in. We're going to reach those arms out in front of us as we lower down. Lift, oh wait, no, we swept. What did we do? We swept the arms back as we pulled the knee in, reached the arms forward, and then we stand all the way back up. I'm not sure if that's exactly what we did, but it's what we're gonna go for. Sweep back, pull in, reach out, stand up. Now, if the overhead movement through the arms is not quite for you, that's okay, ditch it. Take your hands to your hips. Good. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so it's the Tuesday after a holiday weekend, so things are a little, you know, oh, you know how it is. You know, I don't have to tell you. No, my brain is just not connecting. It's so funny because it's like we didn't do anything crazy this weekend. We spent quite literally Saturday, Sunday, Monday watching Stranger Things. Let's go for 4 more. 4. For 3. Whoo! For 2. I'm doing a different thing with my arms every time. This will be our last one. This is the fun reality of Pilates. Okay, you're going to reach that left leg out, reach the arms out in front of you, and we just take that nice little scooter through our left leg, sweeping the arms back, pulling the left knee in, reaching the left leg out, reaching the arms out in front of you. Pull in and sweep, reach out and press. Good. Pull in and then reach out. Good. Can you maybe get a little bit lower into that right leg? Maybe the answer is yes, maybe the answer is no. It's okay either way. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Oh, with that last one, everything comes up. Take a second, take a breath. Now, the not so fun part about this part, like the lower body section of this class, is that A, it's all standing, and B, it's all lunges. So if you're at a point that you're like, I cannot do another lunge, then just bypass this next section because we're gonna do a curtsy lunge. I want you to bring your slider underneath the right foot. Left foot's going to stay forward. You'll point the toes forward unless it's a little bit more comfortable for you to turn the toes out just slightly, okay? And I'll start demoing facing this way and then we can kind of change it up from there. Sweep that right leg behind you, okay? So you're crossing the legs and then from right here, we take an inhale. You bend at the left knee, reaching that right leg back behind you. Exhale, press down into the heel, you stand back up. Now I will say a curtsy lunge on the ground with a slider is much nicer than a curtsy lunge on the reformer. Reason being, on the reformer, that spring pulls you back, and a curtsy lunge is almost always where people lose their balance, right? Because as we start to pull in towards the front of the machine, that's where we get comfortable and we say, yeah, sure, the spring can bring me home. That's fine. I'm done working. And that's kind of where we get ourselves into trouble. Good. I think my leg is probably getting cut out of frame, but that's all right. All right. We keep it moving. We keep breathing. Let's add on right here. We reach things back, pressing down into your left heel. You pull the right side in, press it back out, stand all the way up, and you keep moving like that. Go down, pull in, press out, stand up. Okay, if you want to add on the arms, we're going to do it. If I remember right, it was a little bit less complicated on this one for good reason. Hands come to the shoulders. We're going to lower down to lunge. Keep those arms reaching up overhead, pulling the right leg in, pressing the right leg out. We come all the way up to stand. Now I'll make you do 4 more like that. We go 4. For 3. For 2. And then last one, you get to reach things low. Hands can come to the hips, or at least that's where mine are gonna go. Take that right leg, pull it in, press it out. You're going for 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. With that last one, you get to stand all the way up. Take a second, take a breath. You can kick that slider off to the side for just a second. And all we're gonna do right here is a little bit of marching through the legs, okay? Hands can come to your hips. Just lift one leg up and then the other leg, trying to get the knee up in line with the hip, okay? It's nothing crazy. It's just a little, first of all, it's a little balance exercise. Second of all, it's something that we can keep our momentum going with, right? That's important. Because don't forget, we do have to do that same thing on the other side, okay? So I just need you to give yourself a second. Mentally prepare for that, right? Okay, you can do it, and I know you can. You're very strong. You are very strong, okay? And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it together. Okay, just keep on marching through the legs. We're just gonna add on a little bit more before we hit the other side. Let's reach those arms up as you pull the knee in or bring the elbows down. Arms go up, foot goes down, swap it out. It's a marching crunch or a standing crunch. As you pull the knee up, you pull the elbows in. You think about closing the gap between ribs and hips. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, for 3, oh whoops, for 3, and 3, can you tell I'm just over it? I'm too sweaty. 2, and 2, last one, and 1. Everything's going to come in. Walk those feet out nice and wide. Hands will come down by your hips. We'll take a big inhale, bend at the knees, reach the arms up and around. Whoo! And then exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands come down. Take a big inhale. Exhale out, you're gonna let things go. And then you can start to roll yourself all the way back up to stand. Nice and slow. Restacking shoulders on top of the hips, lifting the crown of the head up. We're going to grab back onto that slider wherever it ended up, and then plant your weight down into your left heel. Wipe your sweat out of your face. If you're me, maybe pause, grab a towel. Left foot plants down. All of your weight shifted over into that left side, hip, knee, ankle, all in line. We've got the slider underneath the right foot. Hands can come to the hips, hands can come to your chest. If you want to do some other variation of that, take it there. When you're ready, if you're ready, we're going to take an inhale, sit down and back into that left hip, sliding the right leg out. We exhale, press into the left heel. We come all the way up to stand. Let's scoot over this way a little bit so I don't hit my little accent rug. Good. Now I'm right up against my reformer, which is kind of nice because if I put myself in the right position, I have a little bit of feedback behind my right leg. So it's kind of nice. It helps me to know if things are in alignment, right? But you likely don't have something like that right now, and that's okay. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I said this yesterday, but I think people are freaking out a little bit with the reformer on the mat series. They don't realize they're mat workouts, but they are. And if you're here, you know. You know. All right, we're gonna add on with this one. Let's take thumbs to the armpits, elbows out nice and wide. We lower down to squat. You're going to stand up very carefully, lifting that right leg off of the slider. We're going to twist left elbow to right knee. We'll de-rotate, come through center, reach that right foot back out, lower down, lift up, and then twist. Release it out. We squat, we'll stand, and then we'll twist. Good. I was nervous going into this lower body workout because honestly, I'm never quite sure if my sections of class are going to time out perfectly. And initially I was thinking we would just repeat this standing series twice, but I think it's going to shape up to be a solid amount of time. So we're doing pretty good. It's the slow pace, right? If I don't start slow, then we're in trouble. Okay, let's just go for 2 more. That'll be more than enough. 2. My hip is not liking this. Last one, we're going to stand up. We lift the foot. We're going to lift the knee and twist. And then reach that right leg back out. De-rotate through center. Okay, we're just going to take this lift and twist. Reach it out. Lift and twist. Okay, let's go for 4 more. That'll be enough. 4. For 3. Little bend in that left knee for 2. And then last one. Awesome. Okay, with that last one, your right foot reaches back for your slider. We're going to pivot over towards the left. Left foot stays forward. Right foot's going to stay on the slider. Now again, we're going to take our hands to the hips. Look at whatever's right there in front of you. Are your hips squared off to whatever's in front of you, or are they opening out towards the right side of your room? Hopefully they're not opening out. But if they are, take 2 fingertips, bring them right to the bony part at the front of your hip, or imagine you have 2 headlights on your hips. Whatever's gonna connect most for you, okay? Can you tell I needed a second before we got into this? Am I glistening yet on the camera? We'll take an inhale, slide that right leg back, lower down into your left side, and then exhale, press into your left heel. You come all the way up to stand. Awesome, we inhale, lower it down. Exhale, press into the heel. You come all the way up to stand. You're doing so, so good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Man, summer's in Chicago, am I right? Oh my God. I don't even know if a whole life in Arizona prepared me for this because the humidity is so different. It's so different. Like I feel like I'm just swimming constantly in a pool of my own sweat. It's disgusting. Anyway, okay, on our next one, let's add on. We'll lower down to lunge. You're going to pull the right leg in, big exhale. Inhale, you'll reach things out. Pressing down into that left side, you stand all the way up, okay? Now, the power to come up, it's coming from your left side. Right, you're pressing into the heel, driving into the heel, using the whole backside of your leg to stand all the way up. What I don't want to see as you're coming up, I will show you what we're not going to do. We're not going to yank in and press out and then yank from that back leg to pull up because that's what's going to hurt your lower back, and we're not doing that here, okay? So really dig deep into your left side. Let's go for 4 more, and then maybe we add on the arms. Hopefully, I think I've got them down on this side. This will be 3. Good. Sometimes I just have to laugh at myself. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you guys prefer more when I kind of keep the bloopery parts in. Last one without the arms. We're going to bend, reach out, stand it up, and then pull those hands by your shoulders, okay? Now let's see how this goes. From right here, we're going to lower down to lunge, reach the arms out in front of you. We pull the right leg in, we sweep the arms back, there it is. Reach the right leg out, take those arms forward, and then stand all the way back up. Pretty good, right? We're going to lower down, reach those arms out. Sweep the arms back, pull the right leg in. Sweep that right leg out, reach the arms forward, stand all the way back up. Okay, at this point, your left glute feels like it's just gonna burn off your body. It won't. It won't. In all my years teaching Pilates, no muscles have ever spontaneously combusted off of somebody's body, and today is not going to be that day. It is not gonna be that day. Not for you, not for me. We're keeping everything intact. Let's go for 3 more. Here we go. 3. For 2. Woo! And then last one, we reach it out. We're going to sweep back, pull that right leg in, reach the arms forward, reach that right leg back. And then we're gonna go for 6 total reps. 6. Pull that right side in. 5. 4. For 3. 2. Last one. Whoo, press into that left side. You stand all the way up, and then just take a second, right? You can tap out through that glute, same kind of thing you do down on the mat. You've got it. We're doing so good. We've made it to the curtsy lunge. After this, we're basically done. basically, okay? Swap that slider over so it comes to your left foot. Right foot's going to stay forward. You can do a slight little turn out of the toe. And then, you know, if you need a second, just take it. That's fine. Pause the video. It's okay. I'll still be here when you're ready. We'll cross that left leg back behind us. We're opening up through the hips just slightly. Slight little bend at that right knee to kick us off. And then when you're ready, the curtsy lunge of death, here it comes. You're going to inhale, bend at your right knee, sliding that left leg back. Exhale, pressing into your right heel, you stand all the way back up. And we'll keep moving like this. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, we press it up. I'm trying to be mindful of my volume. I'm not, you guys know that. I'm sure you can feel that through the camera. I have a very loud volume. I would even go so far as to say I oftentimes don't know my own volume. I am too loud. But Tyler's not home, so that's why I'm like comfortable just yelling. Because when he's on a call, I don't want to yell. Okay, let's add on this one. Reach things back. We're going to pull that left leg in, reach it back out, press into the right heel, you stand all the way back up. If that isn't working for you, or if that feels a little bit too much, don't worry about it. Just ditch it. It's fine. Let me look over my shoulder at the timer. Okay, we're doing okay. Let's add on with the arms. Hands come up to the shoulders. We're going to reach those arms up. Keep them there. Pull the left leg in. Reach it back out. Stand all the way up. Good. I hope I don't jip us out on this side, but oh my gosh. I'm like having a rough time. Are you guys doing okay? I'm getting crazy with the arms in here. Let's go for 4 more. 4. For 3. For 2. Whew. Last one. We're going to reach up, take those arms down, hands by the hips. We pull in through that left side, reach it right back out. Pull in. Take it out. Good. You're going 6 more. 6. Can you press deeper into that right heel? For 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good. You're going to stand all the way up. Oh my gosh. Slide that slider out from underneath your left foot. And then again, just take a couple seconds. Start to step out through your legs. Okay, nice casual march, lifting the knee up in line with the hip. Good. Big inhales. Awesome. Exhale out, let it go. Keep moving. You're doing good. You're doing so good. All right. We'll give it another couple seconds. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're just gonna walk those feet out nice and wide. Nice and wide. Okay, taking your hands to your hips, let's tuck the tailbone under. Roll the shoulders back. We're just gonna do about 4 circles like that, okay? Lift the shoulders up, roll them back for 3, for 2, and then last one. Good. Circles the other way. We'll lift up and around, circling forward, rolling back for 3. Oh my gosh, for 2. And then last one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, from right here, keep those feet out right where they're at. We'll take the hands away from the hips. You'll give me an inhale, bend at the knees, reach those arms up and around overhead. And then exhale, let's hinge at the hips, forward fold, coming down towards the mat. Hands will come down. All I want you to do right here is just kind of shift the hips a little bit from side to side. Maybe a little bend at the knee, if that feels good. Just a little bend to one side, a little bend to the other. Let your hips go from side to side. Good. Okay, now when you're ready right here, I want you to come over to that right side, bending at the right knee, straightening out through the left. We're going to walk the left hand so it comes just about inside of the right foot, but a little bit forward. We'll inhale to reach up through that right arm. And then exhale, you'll take that right arm back down. Let's do that for 3 more. Inhale, we'll open up. Woo, exhale, we take it in. Good. For 2, reach things up. And then bring it home. Last one, we'll reach it up. And then take it in. Good, both hands down to the mat. We'll walk it through center and then take things on over towards the left. Bending into the left knee, straightening out through the right hand down at the inside of the left foot, but a little bit forward. We'll open up through that left arm, reaching fingertips to the ceiling. And then you'll close that left arm back down for 3 more. Inhale, open up. And then exhale, bring it in. Good, for 2. And then last one. Good, with that last one, we straighten out through the left leg. Walk those hands through center. We'll take a nice slow roll all the way up to stand. Slow, slow, slow. Restacking shoulders on top of the hips, lifting the crown of the head up. Ooh. Now once you get here, we're just gonna walk those feet in. We'll take a second. Take a breath, and you're all done with me for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout. If you did, as always, please let me know down in the comments. Remember, you guys are awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you in our next video.
I just can't resist you.